Hi guys, how are you? I hope you're well. Today we are going to do another science experiment and we are staying on the oil and water hype because I have loads of oil and loads of water and food colouring, so we might as well just keep at it because it's fun and they have very interesting results. They're cool. The only extra thing I had to get for this video was Alka-Seltzers. They're effervescent tablets, which I had heard the name before, but I didn't think you could get them in Ireland. I thought for some reason you could just get them in America. So I got these in Aldi. They were a £5. Maybe Disprin is the same thing if you have that. And I have heard that you can do it with salt as well, but I saw these, so I got them. We'll see how they turn out. So we are going to be doing lava lamps today, which hopefully are pretty cool. You can do one with whatever colour you want, but I am going to do 4 because it'll look cool, and I have 4 colours that I'd like to use and a full box of these, so might as well. And I got loads of oil too. So I am going to, the first thing, we're going to get our bowl. I'm going to open these. Oh, come in little tablets. Lovely. Oh, and they're lemon flavour, so hopefully these smell yummy. Now we can only do these experiments with Mommy and Daddy because we are not supposed to be playing with any medicines or be climbing up anywhere to get these from the press because they can be very dangerous. So only with Mommy and Daddy. So there are our little tablets, and we break these up into maybe thirds or quarters or whatever is the easiest. Now, seeing as I am doing 4, I might, oh, they smell lovely and lemony. I am going to do, well, how many do I have there? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do another 2. So we have 6 altogether. Break them up into big enough chunks that you can pick them up and put them in your glass, because you don't want to have to be picking up powder or sprinkling powder on it. So there are our Alka-Seltzers. Am I saying that right? Alka-Seltzer. Yeah, maybe. Next thing is our glasses. So you can do 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want, you can do as many as you'd like. We're just going to do 4 today. Now I'll zoom in on these whenever the time is right. So we're going to be using more oil than water today. So the internet tells me to fill up the glass 3/4 full with oil, and then you put around half a cup of water in it. So it says to leave about 1 inch or 2 inches at the top so it doesn't overflow. So I'm just gonna fill it just over half with oil. Because I'm doing so many as well, I might go slightly less than half. 2, 3. We're going to try our best not to be messy. Oh. Maybe that will bring it up a bit. Okay, they look even enough. That was a litre of oil. Maybe that's the last oil thing I'll do. Made a little mess. Okay, so we have our oil. Now I used sunflower oil, but I think vegetable oil is clear. If you want to have a bit of a clear effect, you can use that. So the colours I'm going to do are green, orange, our trusty blue, and some black. That'll be cool. I've never seen a black lava lamp before. So we're going to go ahead, that is a quarter cup, that's a half a cup, and I'm going to use these to clean. Okay, so I'm going to start off, we're going to start off with green. So I'm going to put the green in first, just a few drops. I don't think it really matters, depends how dark you want it to be. Green, and remember, I'm just going to do my water. Remember in our last experiment with the ocean in a bottle, the water and the food colouring doesn't mix with the oil, so because they're not soluble. So we'll see what happens here. I might just do a little bit of a top up because that wasn't full. There we go. Now we'll just let that settle. You can see that the water has pushed the oil to the top, because maybe it's heavier than the oil, so it's the heavy things sink to the bottom and the light things go up to the top. They float. So the next one we're going to do is orange. You can see some bubbles moving around in that green one. Now sometimes this orange doesn't work because it's a gel food colour, but we'll see what happens. It should be fine. Oh, it's worked. Cool. Okay. Wow. That is class. Okay. Cool. That looks lovely and vibrant, which means it's lovely and bright when you're talking about a colour. So we'll let that settle as well. Now we'll go with our blue. This is going to be a lovely colour as well. Ooh, beautiful. There we go. And just cleaning between colours and our black. This is going to look so cool. Can't wait to see this one. Okay. Ooh. And hopefully we have enough water. I think we do. Wow. Whenever we did our Thirsty Plants activity, the black one didn't really work. It just kind of didn't change the colour at all really. It was a bit disappointing, so hopefully it redeems itself and gives us a lovely cool effect of lava lamp. Okay, time for the science. So we have our oil at the top, our water and food colouring at the bottom, and these little tablets are dissolvable. So that means whenever you put them in water, they react with it and they kind of break down into nothing. But when they are reacting with it, they let out this gas called carbon dioxide. So as they float down to the bottom, they let out this gas in the form of bubbles called carbon dioxide. It's the same thing that we breathe out. So it'll go all the way down to the bottom, and then because bubbles are so light, they're filled with air, well, they're filled with carbon dioxide, they'll float all the way up to the top, and as they're floating to the top, it will push the water up through the oil. So we'll see cool bubbles and blobs being pushed up by the carbon dioxide. And then whenever the carbon dioxide gets to the top, the bubbles will pop and there'll be nothing supporting the coloured water anymore. So they'll fall back down and then kind of go around in circles like that. So I'm actually really excited. This is going to be cool. So I'll see. I don't want to push them too far because I want you to be able to see the... Okay. Okay. So I'm going to do one little bit. I might do 2 in each at a time. Yeah. No, I'll start with 1. Okay. Here we go. And we don't put these in our mouths at all while we're doing this. Okay. You see them going down to the bottom? And see all those bubbles coming out? They are carbon dioxide. And they are pushing the coloured water up, up, up to the top. So I'll put another one in there. Oh, cool! So whenever I was small, we were able to buy these things. You can probably still buy them. You just kind of see them less. They're called lava lamps. So you plug them in. And I had one that was shaped like a rocket. And whenever you turned it on at the wall, bubbles slowly moved up and they were like big blobs and they were really, really cool. And they just kind of moved around the whole time. So I don't exactly know what happened with them. I don't know what the science was behind them. But we know the science behind these is carbon dioxide bubbles and they're so cool. So whenever they are popping at the top, they smell lovely and lemony because they were lemon flavoured Alka-Seltzers. So I'm going to put a few more in and then I'm going to give you a close-up view of what's happening. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we go. There's all our bubbles at the top. And we go down. That is what is happening. Look at all our cool bubbles. Our lovely colours. There's our orange, our blue, and our black. So I'm actually going to put another one in. Boop. You see it go down. See all the new bubbles form and start off the reactions again. Look at them all going up to the top. And we'll do a few more in here. These are so cool. There's the formation of our new bubbles. Oh wow, that one's a cool one. Look at the reaction. And then for this one, I'll get a few more. Boop, boop, boop. Now, if we put loads and loads in, they might overflow, which we don't want. And then for the last one, for the green one, we'll go bloop, bloop, bloop. And watch the science happen. Wow! There's our lava lamp, so cool. Now. Oh wow. Oh, it looks like a monster. Cool, I love it. Now. So I just think that's the coolest thing. To be able to see such cool reactions in such lovely colours. So we only have a few left. We have 4 left actually. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and that was only a small one. Oh. So we'll do the extra bits. Now I don't think you would be able to do these with a bottle and put the cap on and see the reaction, because as the bubbles go up to the top, they pop and let out the carbon dioxide, so the pressure might build up inside the bottle if there's a cap on the top. And it might pop, which we don't want. It's like if you have a fizzy drink and you shake it and then you open the top and it goes everywhere. So we definitely don't want that, so maybe don't do that. So there you have it. I hope you try a few different colours because it was really cool. Yeah, they're still going. And you could probably do it less food colouring or more food colouring. And you can keep going until you run out of Alka-Seltzer tablets or Disprin tablets. Actually, I might just get some salt, see if it works. All I have is this yummy sea salt I use for cooking. So don't use too much of it. So which is settled down the most. So I'll sprinkle some salt into that one. See what happens. Yeah. Cool. There is still a bit of a reaction, slightly less with the salt. Oh yeah, deadly. So there you go. You can use salt if you want. The bubbles are less big, but they're still cool. And it still smells lovely and lemony. So, hope you guys enjoyed that. I had loads of fun. And I'm going to put these, I'm actually not going to throw them away just yet. I'm going to leave them on the windowsill and maybe have another go later because they're so much fun. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you're doing an experiment at home, you can always write on a piece of paper what you are going to do in your experiment, what you think is going to happen in your experiment, and then you do your experiment and then you write down what has actually happened in it. And then you will have written a scientific report. So go you for authoring a report about science and carbon dioxide and about oil and water. So you're flying, you're getting loads done, you're learning loads, which is the whole point of science experiments. So, unreal. Hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you guys have loads of fun with your experiments. See ya. Bye.